I cannot believe I just set myself on fire. I just set myself on fire. What is going on? I know you be going through it, but I mean, I know it was bad. Okay. Woosah. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. So in today's video we have a life dilemmas video. I asked you guys last week or the week before actually to basically send me your dilemmas, send me your issues, send me your problems. If you got a problem, I'll solve it. Lisa can't solve her own problems, but she is here and ready to solve yours. Okay, so before we get on with the dilemmas portion of the video, we are going to do a cheeky little hair review. Today I'm reviewing Beautyforever hair, and I have reviewed their hair before. I've reviewed their straight hair, and this time I'm here reviewing the body wave hair. So I think I reviewed this hair almost a couple months ago now, or maybe like a month or 2 months ago, and I was really in love with the hair. So after having this hair for a couple of months, I'm here to do another review for you guys and let you know how the hair held up. I have in 3 bundles of a body wave in 26 inches I believe, and then I have a 20-inch frontal. And this hair, let me just sit up so you guys can see it. Maybe I should just sit like this. This hair has really held the test of time. This hair has held up wonderfully. It's still soft, it's still very luscious. When I first reviewed this hair, one of the things I said, especially even with the Beautyforever straight hair that I reviewed, that it is very soft. The hair is soft to touch, so there's no coarseness, there's no hardness, like there's none of that. And I love the fact that it's still got a sheen to it. The hair is not dead, the hair is not coarse, despite the fact I literally straightened all of it out, and I was expecting it to go like really frizzy, but it really did not. In terms of tangling, there's really not much tangling except like at the nape of your neck, but I feel like that is after wearing it all day. In terms of shedding, the hair does not shed pretty much at all, apart from like literally when you brush it out, and when you brush it out it's just got minimum strands, not anything ridiculous. The ends are still good, and sometimes especially with longer length hair you find that the ends are straw-like, just really frizzy. This does not happen with this hair. Beautyforever is an affordable vendor. They have affordable bundles with the frontal, and in terms of longevity, it has just really held up. The lace is quite thin, not the thinnest lace that I've used. Apart from that, this hair is amazing. I love this hair. Definitely would recommend. I will leave all the links for this hair down below in the description bar. So let us get on with the dilemmas part of the video. You guys have sent me in your dilemmas, and I've read a few of them. Woo, chat. Y'all be going through it, like we all be going through it. It's nice to know that I'm not alone. So the first 2 questions, and they're basically the same questions, so I'm just going to read them out but answer them together. How soon is too soon to start seeing someone new after a breakup? Is there ever really a time limit on these things? And then the second question was also how to get over a breakup, like properly get over it, not just finding distractions, but trying to fill the void with other guys. It's never like really too soon to get over and move on after a breakup, because when you're ready, you're ready. There's no timeline on these things. It generally just always depends on the individual. Some people can take ages to get over things, I mean like a year, and then some people can take like 2 weeks to get over it. You have to do a lot of inwards reflecting, and you know, a lot of talking to yourself and asking yourself these hard questions like, am I really over this guy? Am I ready to move on? What you don't want to happen is, you know, dating other guys and going out there and trying to get yourself into new relationships and all of that jazz, and you are not ready and you are not healed, because you not only end up hurting yourself, but you end up hurting the boys or whoever you're dating. I've learned this past year the hard way that only do things when you're ready and not when you think you're ready, or not when you think you're supposed to be ready. But if you are and you're good to go, then sis, there is no time to waste. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life, sis. They always come back though. They always come back, sis. You have been warned, so be prepared. Be prepared for that. I generally don't think distractions are bad in the form of dating other guys or talking to other guys. I think distractions are bad in the form of, you know, maybe taking cocaine, becoming an alcoholic. Those become, you know, unwelcome, unhealthy distractions. But I generally think talking to other guys is not a bad distraction. You have to at the same time be working on yourself and getting over the relationship by yourself. So maybe not jump into giving yourself to someone wholly straight away. Dating guys is not your thing and you're just not ready for that, then definitely distract yourself with other things, your friends, going out, having fun, starting new projects. And especially when it comes to breakups, please don't listen to your friends. Please do what is best for you, because your friends will give you hella advice, hella what to do, what not to do. Girl, you should leave him, shouldn't you be over him by now? But they have taken 6 years and 7 months to leave their cheating boyfriend. So, next question. Hi Lisa, I think I'm falling for this really great guy, but I'm scared to give myself to this situation completely, as I've been jaded before. And even though he's nothing like the previous, I can't help but be wary. Sometimes I get scared that he'll just be like, he doesn't want this or me and he's more interested elsewhere. What are your tips? Lisa can't relate. Lisa can't relate. Like you said, he's nothing like your previous guy. He hasn't broken your heart. He hasn't, you know, done those things that previous guy did to hurt you. I'm not saying that he will, and I'm not saying that he won't, but you don't know. Love and relationships are really all a test of time. I definitely think you should protect yourself to some extent. It's very important to protect yourself, but it's very important to allow yourself to be happy. Let yourself be happy, but also at the same time, be wary, be alert. If a boy doesn't want you, you will definitely, most definitely know. Sometimes as women, we can definitely ignore the signs. We can definitely think, oh, well, he didn't mean it like that. Yes, he did. Don't close your eyes to things that are clearly, obviously in front of you and staring you in the face, and sometimes even slapping you in the face just because you like the guy. Next question. There's a lot of boy questions in here. Y'all be really going through it with your manses. My boyfriend kissed another girl. He keeps on telling me it's not a big deal since he doesn't know the girl properly. He says he only kissed her because he was high. I don't know what to do. Is it bad that I still want to be with him? I mean, I guess he didn't have sex with the girl, but it makes me wonder what if he does in the future. I could be here forever answering this question because, girl, I've been through it, okay? I can testify. This is gonna have to take some very deep inward reflecting, you know, and asking yourselves a lot of questions. Do you stay? Do you wait it out? Is he telling the truth? Is he going to cheat again? Is he genuinely sorry? He said he only did it because he was high and he doesn't even know the girl properly. That for me is already kind of a red flag number one, because then that means your man is just out here kissing girls that he doesn't know. Kissing girls all willy-nilly. I'm not saying it's better if he did it with somebody that he did know or had feelings for or had a past with. I'm not saying that makes it any better, but then there'd be more of a reason. Said he just did it because he was high. So is he a regular smoker? Does he like to get high? Is he gonna get high frequently? And if he's gonna get high frequently, is this going to, you know, mean that he's just gonna be kissing girls all willy-nilly every time he gets high? There is a lot of questions we have to ask here, okay? Do you genuinely believe that he's not going to cheat again? Do you genuinely believe that this girl meant nothing to him? Do you genuinely believe that you have the energy and you have the time to coach yourself to trust him again? Are you prepared to do all of that? Because that is a lot of hard work. It's going to take patience, more especially on his behalf. So more questions you need to ask yourself. And I don't want you to be asking him these questions. Listen very carefully as to why. Because sometimes men or people who have done you dirty or people who have hurt you will tell you a lot of stuff they don't mean. They will tell you that they love you, that they'll never cheat on you again because they feel like it's the right thing to do. They'll tell you that they'll never hurt you again because they feel that it's the right thing to do. He may tell you that this girl meant nothing to him because he doesn't want to break your heart. You need to sit down and you need to assess the situation. Do you think he's ready to put in the work? Do you think he is willing to prove himself to you again? Don't put yourself through countless heartbreaks and pain and unnecessary struggle because you think he is willing to change and he is not. Don't do it. Don't do it, Halford. I mean, if he is willing to do the work that and you really do love him and you really want to make the relationship work, then stay. I'm talking to a guy, imagine he's 27, literally 5 minutes from 30, and he's pursuing a relationship with me. He's very bloody attractive, but his life, those are the worst, okay? But his life and behavior makes no sense to me. He is stingy with his money. Whoosha! Like, he never wants to take me on dates. Us hanging out would be to him coming to my house to play FIFA. I'm assuming that that is his way of avoiding spending money. Love his charisma so much, but hate his mentality. Like, he lives in his mother's house. He pays no bills. He is so stingy and strange, or am I missing something here? So we have several problems all up and through here. What is going on, beloved? What are you doing? First of all, red flag number one. He's still living in his mum's house. He's 27. He pays no bills. What? He's 27, living in his mum's house. Fair enough. Not everybody is financially stable to live by themselves. So, you know, living with your parents does make it a lot easier. That's fair enough. But he pays no bills. Now what kind of man be in his mama's house at the age of 27, clocking on 30, and he pays no bills? That is a big red flag. I will tell you why. It's not just his responsibility to take care of his mom, granted, but he is living in a household. He is at that age where he should be able to contribute, you know, where he should be able to give back, whether it's paying the light bill, it's putting money on the electricity fob, or whether it's buying groceries. The fact that he's 27, a 27-year-old man, and he's comfortable with living up under his mother, and he is still not he's not paying any bills. That is a big red flag, sis. If he's not even going to help his mum, what makes you think when you enter your matrimonial home that he's even going to help you? Works both ways, vice versa. You should also be able to take care of the man in your life, as well as he should be able to take care of you. Sis, if he can't even take care of his mum, he can't take care of you, okay? His idea of chilling with you is playing FIFA in your house, not his house, your house. Doesn't he have boys? Doesn't he have men that he knows that he can do that with? You love his charisma, you hate his mentality. I mean, that is just in itself is just another big red flag. I mean, people that you're going to settle down with, people that you want to take seriously, need to have the same mentality or a similar mentality, otherwise it's not gonna work. I mean, sometimes opposites do attract, but if he broke and you know you're trying to be a boss babe, you're trying to get your shit together, that's not gonna work. I mean, if he's broke trying to get his life together, then that's a different story. The end of the question, she said, so do I cut him off or do I confront him about it? What do I do? Because he is so paying, but I know looks aren't everything. It's definitely always the good looking ones that will lead you into a life of misery. You just get so distracted by their amazingness of their face and, you know, other parts of their body that you forget that this man ain't no good. And it depends. Have you confronted him about this before? If this is an ongoing thing that you guys have spoken about, or you've argued about, or you've nagged him about, and he still isn't listening, then sis, you ain't got to go, but you got to get the hell up out of there. If you haven't confronted him about it before, then I mean, maybe try and have a conversation with him, see where his head's at. And maybe the thought of losing you is what he needs to, you know, kickstart his life and, you know, get his shit together. You know, try and be gentle, but at the same time harsh. Like, okay, cool, where do you plan to go with your life? Is your plan just to sit up under your mother for the rest of your life? You know, easy kind of questions like that. I think my closest friend might be a witch or an enemy of progress. We've been good friends for mad long, but I started to notice a pattern in her behavior every time I tell her good news or huge opportunities I've come by, or things about relationships or me talking to a guy, she starts to sound a little irritated, and then she'll be like, I'll call you back. And strangely, within 20 to 48 hours, everything goes wrong, and like the opportunities don't work out. Things go wrong with the guys I'm talking to. At first I thought, okay, maybe I'm thinking into it too much. So recently I had another huge opportunity, and my mouth is so big, I ended up telling her again, and she did the same thing. The next day, the people that were offering me this huge opportunity emailed me to withdraw their offer. This isn't normal. What do I do? Cut her off? Confront her? I've been praying, but I'm even scared if I cut her off, she will curse me. I know a lot about jealous friends, so I can tell you a lot, okay? This is a lot, okay? I feel like you said it yourself. Like, I don't know, I don't want to call your friend a witch and all, but sis, I mean, call a spade a spade. I mean, if it clucks like a chicken, it is a chicken, sis. I mean, maybe these situations, God didn't want them to happen for you. They weren't supposed to pull through. But at the same time, if it's a thing where every single time you talk to her about these opportunities, or you run them past her, or you tell her these situations, they always do not work out, then sis, your friend wants to know. She doesn't want good for you. She's not happy for you. I'm big on energy. I'm big on the energy you receive and the energy you give out. It's quite clear that she's giving you a bad energy when she wants to talk to her about something serious. When you want to talk to her about guys you're dating, she doesn't have any of your time. She's not interested. She probably is jealous. She probably is very insecure about herself. She's now projecting that onto you. I've learned this year especially that no matter how much we love our friends, no matter how much love you can have for a person, no matter how long you've known them, that sometimes people just do not wish you well. They can't stand to see you happy. And in your life, you only need people that are happy for you and want you to do well and wish you well. You do not need anybody in your life who does not wish you well, sis. I don't know about her cursing you and all of that stuff, because we don't know whether she's a witch. I don't know, but she probably is, okay? When it comes to friendships, relationships, all of that stuff, the best thing is communication. And you're scared that she might curse you. Your God is stronger, okay? No evil form against you shall prosper in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. I'm addicted to porn. How can I overcome my addiction? I don't think I'm exactly qualified to give the correct answer, but I will try and answer it the best way I can. So you need to find out your trigger. I think that's what's important. You need to find out what triggers you to do such. So what is it that makes you be like, okay, I need me a bit of porn today? I feel like once you work out your triggers, you can kind of know how to avoid those things. So you avoid triggering yourself, remove yourself from those situations, so you know, in order to not trigger yourself. I do apologize if this is not helpful. It might be something that you definitely want to speak to somebody that's close to you about, somebody who's not going to judge you, or even going and speaking to a professional. Hi gorgeous, how do you feel about having a boyfriend at 15 years old? I've got this mentality that I would like one, but realistically it doesn't make sense. I have GCSEs, then A-levels. Before you know it, I'm off to uni. I probably won't see them again. Most of my friends that has had boyfriends this age haven't lasted, and I don't want to be heartbroken. I've got other things to do. You're a smart girl. My question is it worth the experience? I think you're definitely too young to get into a relationship, darling. I mean, you can talk to guys. I mean, the generation that we're in now, it is hard not to, because you see love and romantic relations and relationships everywhere. Sometimes it can be shoved down your throat. You're just growing up. You haven't even learned who you are yet. You haven't even learned half of the lessons that life is about to give you. You are very, very young. Don't feel pressured just because all of your friends have been in relationships or are in relationships, because like you said yourself, half of them have never lasted. So you can already see that, you know, something is not worth getting into. But yeah, too young to have a boyfriend, sis. Too young. Too young. My personal opinion, too young. How to stay in touch with God, because I'm struggling. I struggle with this myself every single day. Sis, you are not alone, so don't feel bad about it. Christianity, staying in touch with God, your relationship with God, it is a hill. It is a hill. It is an upwards battle. You literally start from the bottom and you work your way up. Sometimes you tumble and you fall and you go all the way back down. But what is important is that you keep on getting back up. Don't ever let these situations in life and life defeat you. Now, no matter how many times we fall, it is always important that we get back up. Whether you take 10 days to get back up, whether you take 10 years to get back up, it is important that you get back up, because that is part of the struggle and that is part of your journey with God. So I find myself personally staying close with God because we are such a phone kind of generation. I download the Bible app, whether it's just reading a Bible verse a day, because they have this thing where they you have a Bible verse of the day. So whether it's just reading that every single day, you know, reflecting on that and reflecting on what God was trying to tell you through that verse, just talking to God. I find it so easy just to talk to God because he's everywhere. I mean, he's never not hearing you. He can hear you all the time because he is with you all the time. And sometimes when you're by yourself, you're going through a lot, or you're just sitting there, just be, hi God, hey, it's me, it's Lisa, just checking in. I mean, it sounds so silly and it sounds so dumb. Or some judgmental Christians will be like, that is no way to have a relationship with God. You need to be up and on through their church every single day, praying and preaching and praying and testifying. No. Everybody's relationship with God is different. So talk to God every day, because I know I can't be in church every day. So all it is for me just to sit down there and be like, hey God, hey, it's Lisa, just checking in, having a really rough day today, having a really good day today, just wanted to thank you. The relationship with God doesn't have to be so serious, and when I say serious, I mean it's serious as you should take it seriously, but it doesn't have to be so, you know, like, you know what some Christians do. I'm not even gonna get all up into that because, you know, I don't want people in my comments abusing me. Relationship with God, it doesn't have to be what everybody else's relationship with God is. It is very important to have your own individual relationship with God, and how you talk to him best and how you communicate with him best and how you hear him best is what exactly you should do. That is it for my life dilemmas video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those people that asked me questions, if you watched this, I really hope this was helpful to you. And if you didn't ask me questions but you are going through similar situations, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you feel like you have a better or you have a different way of dealing with these dilemmas that were addressed in this video, please, I want to know. I'm not even being sarcastic, I genuinely mean it. Please leave your comments down below. If you want to have a boy talk where you guys send in your questions and the dilemmas that you're going through with boys, please do let me know. Like I said, Lisa can't solve her own problems, but she is here and she is willing and she is ready to solve yours. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms to no van. Think she telling all her friends.